Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Sky Guy Collectors. This is your boy Luis doing another unboxing video. And again, like I said, this whole month I'm doing One Piece. Last week I did Monkey D. Luffy from Romance Dawn, a Target exclusive. So if you haven't seen it, go watch that. Because today I gotta go with his best mate, his number 2 in command of the One Piece. Well, sorry, of the Straw Hat crew. Roronoa Zoro, the legendary pirate hunter Zoro. And so I got this for Christmas. And so you can get this on Amazon. I'll put that link in the description. So I'm really happy that I got this in my collection. I do have Zoro from the time skip. And so I'm going to compare those two, see how they kind of match up. Can't beat the classic like outfit of Zoro. I can't wait to put him in more dynamic poses and stuff like that because also like it's his original 3 swords too. So I'm kind of glad that I have the difference and can see that too. And so yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe about the unboxes. So let me know what you guys think about Zoro and which figure arts I should get next. Words. So okay guys, I got the box out. Well, I wanted to show you guys the box. So we got Roronoa Zoro, of course, from Romance Dawn. Wanted to show you guys here the sides here, which is great because it shows you kind of like how you compose him, his facial expressions, plus the thing that we get for Luffy. What I love on the back of every figure art box is that it shows you all these dynamic poses, things that you can get creative with. Again, their whole thing is about how you can put these figures into different action modes. And so I'm glad that they put like his famous like fighting stance that he does with 3 swords. Again, you have him in the middle here. Just how I just like how it presents itself. Also, it gives you an idea of how you can do it if you want to use, like if you want to get into like figure photography, or if you want to get to stop motion. That's something that I want to do in the future, and so I'm glad that it kind of gives you that idea. So I'm gonna open this. I think I have it here. Oh, that wouldn't make sense. I still have the tape on. Okay, let me open this for you guys. Again, comes with the instructions on how to do the face swaps, arms, or his hand swaps. Again, how you can do the head part assembly. I mean, it's kind of laid out there for you, which is nice. Okay, the actual figure itself, right? And so this was everything that it comes with this Roronoa Zoro from Romance Dawn. There is a Target one. The Target one is kind of more on the basic side. It just doesn't have all these facial expressions. So everything that comes with this figure is, again, Zoro. All looks like 3 different hand swaps, the 3 swords. Well, this is for you put on the side here, but these are the 3 swords again. These are from his first journey from Romance Dawn, and so these are different from the after skip timeline. Again, we have, looks like we got 4 different facial expressions plus the Luffy that it comes with, which is nice because then you get to be animated with him and Luffy. So take this out. You got to be super careful because I don't want to get everything out. Oh. All right, let's see how good he just stands by himself here. Okay, that was pretty easy, as you guys can see. I would say I feel like he's a little bit, his frame is on the bigger side, which is fine. I'm be very interested to see how his articulation kind of works. I do appreciate, you know, the colors. The colors really pop out. I'm not sure if you can see the even different tones of green. This one kind of looks like added some blue into it, and so it's definitely lighter compared to his green, I guess, belt, you can call it. I'm not entirely sure. Again, I like the small details because he has his little bandana here. So I get the presentation of it is nice. And so let's get into the articulations of Zoro. Chris told me what this piece was. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot what it was, but I mentioned this in the Shanks video, how they added an additional piece here. They didn't do it for Luffy, and so I'm glad that they did bring it back into Zoro, because again, it allows the extra articulations, which I appreciate. Gives you more, it's more firm in terms of articulations. My opinion, I appreciate that. Again, we have the joint here for his elbow. This hand can come off. I do like the muscles. I'm not sure if you guys can see the muscles there. He's totally flexing there. I need to hit the gym. Maybe I should ask Zoro. I know, guys, it's a toy. But anyway, again, hand moves pretty well. You can see, let's see how far back he can go here. So not that far. I think it's also restricting here in the back, but that's okay. You can go forward way more, which is okay. That's not that bad. Oh, that is my fault. That I kind of pulled that too far. That's on me. That's on me. Again, you have the knee joint here, and every Figuarts has that toy joint. I love this toy joint. Great for dynamic poses. So, again, knee joint, toy joint, your best friend. I will say though, okay, you can do a split. It's not bad, you know. Let's see if you can do it the other way. Not bad. I mean, again, this figure comes around like 70 bucks. It is, to me, I think it's a lot firmer than what Luffy was. It kind of reminds me more of Shanks, in terms of like his body and his articulations. And so I appreciate the firmness. I've mentioned that in the previous video. Some people may be against it. It's kind of your preference. But overall, I think this figure is still pretty nice. Again, I'm going to put him in different poses here to see how that kind of looks. And then I'm going to compare him also to Zoro after time skip. So let me get that Zoro, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I got Zoro from after the time skip. And so something that, besides the wardrobe, of course, right? But something that I do notice that is different is the hair color, which is very interesting. This one has more of a bright green, while this one's kind of more green bluish. Is it a big turnoff? No, but something that I can see initially. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but it seems like this Zoro is slightly taller. It should only be a 2-year difference in the anime, and so technically they should be the same size. So very interested to see why they made him a little bit bigger. What I do appreciate is, I'm trying to see if they're kind of like the same frame. I think they kind of are. Of course, I mentioned it when I did this review that this one was more restricted because of his clothing, while this one will be more open. So I'm gonna be excited to see how this one will pan out. They are doing a different Zoro, where it kind of will free up more of his motion, but we'll see when that comes out. But yeah, I mean, which figure would you guys prefer? Would you prefer the Zoro Romance Dawn, or would you prefer Zoro after the time skip? Let me know in the comments. I'm glad that I have both of these, and I can't wait to put this one in different poses. So let me do that right now for you guys. Cool? All right, guys. Well, that goes for my unboxing of Zoro. Hopefully, guys, you enjoy that. I do love that it comes with different accessories. I mean, you did get his 3 swords. I do appreciate that he is not limited by how he can be posed dynamically for like your different poses and how you want to, like, especially for me, because I want to do more action figure photography and, do some stop motion animation with them. And so I do appreciate that he's not like limited or restricted, because the Zoro from the time skip kind of is a little bit more limited, just because of his outfit. I think his swords are kind of hard to put in, but this Zoro is much easier just because his outfit is allowing him to be more free, essentially. And so I appreciated that. I do love the figure itself. Again, it's nostalgia for me, classic. It's what I grew up with. So let me know in the comments what you think is better. Do you think the Zoro from Time Skip or the Zoro from Romance Dawns? Of course, we know who's stronger. That's not the question. Who looks better? So let me know in the comments below. Till next time.